Bitcoin continues to trade between these structure support and resistances, but you need to know what's coming next. Follow along because today we're going to be looking at a lot of different trading data. This is going to go pretty quick, so stay tuned. As a heads up before we get started, for our members, we have a brand new crypto forecast. This is members only content, and it's going to be really important because Travis is going to be talking to you about reallocating your portfolio to maximize profits in this next bull run. On top of this, yesterday we called out 2 brand new trade wins, and that puts us at 10 wins, 0 losses on our scalping trades for our members. If you want to get access to all of this content and trade calls, membership is in the links in the description down below. But for now, let's get started with the metrics. For those that are new, my name is Jake and I am with Trade Confident. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to our regular viewers. We're going to head over to Bitcoin right here. And the first metric I'm going to be looking at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index. As of right now, we are still in neutral territory. This is the same reading as yesterday after bouncing straight out of anxious. As this rises up and gets closer and closer to excited, I'm feeling more and more bearish. This was an interesting one. Bitcoin Whale and Smart Money today showed a massive spike towards short trade sentiment, the highest it's been, or I guess the lowest it's been in a very long time. When using this to predict moves, we're typically looking for moves down to happen in the market once this metric passes below -800, and we just have done that. We're just below that right now. And what this tells me is it actually is very likely now to see moves back down in the market. Next up is the Bitcoin Volatility Breakout Detector. Right now, what I'm seeing is a high possibility of a volatile move soon. Most often when this metric falls into low volatility, as we see right here, here, and here, this is when we're seeing really big movements in the market. And keeping that in mind, we have just reached low volatility. So I'm betting within the end of this week, early next week, I think we're going to see some really big moves. And all that's left for us to figure out is which direction it's heading. And we can do that with the other metrics and indicators. Next up is the Bitcoin Major Support and Resistance. Right now, we have strong structure support at $25,288 right about here. Now, this would require a drastic move to the downside to hit. And we have strong structure support right here that is not quite posted on the metric yet, so we will need to pay attention to that, and I will show you that on the live charts. Last but not least is the Bitcoin Daily Trade Scanner. Now, if we get a sell signal on the next couple of candles, I wouldn't be shocked to see it on this one right here. That is when we're expecting the next move down. On that candle, that's when the move down is very likely to happen. We saw it happen right here with a sell signal with that quick move down. If it happens again here, another quick move down is what I'm expecting. Now, if you want to get access to all of these trading metrics, these metrics are absolutely crushing it in this market. If you want to get access to those trade setups, again, 10 wins, 0 losses. If you want to get access to the future forecast videos here and learn a clever way to reallocate your portfolio to maximize profits on the next bull run, you'll want to grab a membership at the links in the description. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and it'll be the very first link right here. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our membership page. I personally recommend the full access for $59 a month because it includes everything I just talked about and more. Just go ahead and click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. Let's check out the live charts. Right now, I'm looking at Bitcoin USD on the 4-hour time frame using the TC top and bottom finder price versus money flow and trend exhaustion indicators, the same ones we use every single day. These indicators are doing particularly well on the 4-hour time frame. Honestly, I'm really happy with how they worked out. As we tested structure resistance right here at $28,795, we actually made it a lot higher. Right about here, we tested $29,200 recently. It was just within a single wick though, within a single candle, so I'm not really counting that as a strong move. Overall though, we've gotten rejected on our way back down. As the price versus money flow shows money moving out of the market, I'm fully expecting the price to continue dropping as well, because where money goes, the price is sure to go too. Now, the trend exhaustion topped out in its top red section, and especially with a peak on the price versus money flow, especially at structure resistance, all of these are extremely bearish. The only thing that could get more bearish is if we got a sell signal. Didn't quite see that on the 4-hour time frame, but I'm hoping to see it on the 1-day time frame right here. And over the next couple of days, if you're watching the metrics on our membership, you'll be able to see that sell signal pop firsthand. For today though, I'm going to be sticking to the 4-hour. I don't know, I'm really liking the closer look of the lower time frames. Now, if you remember the volatility breakout detector metric, we are likely to see a breakout soon. And that's going to happen either at the structure resistance or the structure support. It didn't happen this time around at the structure resistance, so as the price moves back down to test $26,651. If we see that the trend exhaustion is still fairly high on its chart and the price versus money flow is still fairly high with plenty of room to move down, even while we're testing that structure support, that could be the point that we break down. And if you remember the support and resistance chart, you'll remember that we have really strong structure support around $25,323. And if we break to the downside, that's where we're very likely to head. But for now, just a super easy target right here, $26,651, which will account from the current price for about a 5% drop, with a maximum at this time, probably over the next week, of nearly 10%, 9.88% drop. But before we even consider this, and I want everyone to pay attention to this, before we even consider this, we need to retest this structure resist or support. Ooh, look at that. Jeez, look at that candle. That just spiked down. But we need to test right here the structure support. And again, if the price versus while money flow is still high, if the trend exhaustion is still high on its chart while we're testing that structure support, it's very likely to crash through it. Especially if we're moving like that. Holy cow, look at that thing. Well, anyways, especially with this crazy volatility in the market right now, you're going to want to check out these indicators. And as of right now, you can get them for up to $400 off. In order to do that, you're going to want to check out the indicator link in the description below. Go ahead and click show more. It'll be the second link right here for the indicators. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the indicator page. And in order to get the best possible deal, you're going to want to snag the bundle pack first, which will include the trend exhaustion, price versus while money flow, and 7 other indicators. On top of that, it'll include that $400 off the TC top and bottom finder, which means you can get all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for just the price of this one alone. Easily the best possible deal for these indicators, and no matter what you get, it's a lifetime access for a one-time payment, and you get full dedicated email support. So if you ever have any questions, please feel free to email us at betradeconfident@gmail.com. With that, what I need everyone to be paying attention to, especially as this candle continues getting farther and farther down, geez, everyone needs to be paying attention to this $26,651 structure support. And you need to be paying attention to these indicators. If the price versus while money flow keeps crashing down, if whales keep taking money out of the market, we're likely to crash all the way down to 25,323 again. With that, thank you so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.